Let me think how many years ago it was. 2 years ago? This was a year ago that I got diagnosed. I mean, I did this, right? Okay. I'm trying to think of my time span. So it was probably a year before that when I got diagnosed with neuropathy.
Okay.
For the stinging and the burning and the itching was basically unbearable. And it took 2 or 3 years to them to diagnose, well, this is what it is. So I've had it for quite a while.
Right.
And knowing that I had neuropathy and I was on gabapentin for it, more than I wanted to take, but when the brochure came in the mail, all I saw in there was gabapentin and ways to improve your neuropathy. So I thought, I talked this over with Steve, and he said, yes, you've got to go do this. So we did go to one of your presentations and delighted with it. And the filming gave me so much encouragement. The people in their testimonies that they were successful.
Right.
And it didn't look difficult to do it all. So
It was time consuming.
yeah, time consuming in doing it, you know. And my husband was my biggest encourager, which he always has been. So we came and we got the appointment, we got it started, and we got it set up. And about a year before I came to you is when I dropped a can of baked beans on my foot. It was horrible. My foot turned black, almost the color of my shirt. And I didn't know what was going to happen to it. And it didn't regain its color back until this year.
Wow.
During this process, it got the color back. But also 3 or 4 months after that, I dropped a ceramic lock on the same place. Well, of course, I ran around the house barefoot, and that was my fault, but it didn't do my foot any good, and it did not heal.
Right.
It was very painful. So that was another thing I was looking at with my neuropathy, that I would have a problem with my foot, especially as I got older. My mother-in-law had a very severe neuropathy problem with her foot, and it went untreated. It was very, very bad, and I did not want to end up with something like that. So when we had our consultation with Dr. David, it sounded like this was something that I could benefit from. And he asked me if I would commit to it, and I don't do anything if I don't commit to it. So, I mean, what good is it
That's right.
to get everything set up and then brush it off? So 2 times a day for this year up until the last month, and then it's been basically 1 time. A couple times I put in 2 if I missed the day before. So I really felt committed, and I felt like it's been amazing what it's done for me.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you have 97%
Yes.
function back in your feet.
Yes, and my hands and my
and
feet, and I cut back on my gabapentin, and that's one of the biggest things I wanted to do, because I'm not at a full dose even at this time. It's just a partial dose.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing
Well,
that.
I'm glad I could do it for you.
Absolutely. Can I get a hug?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.